Randall, when I think about what you've done with Live Fit, to build something like this, to build a business like this, it's huge. It's very complex. And I think a lot of times people kind of overlook at how complex it actually is. So how did you get were you educated in this? How did you get the education to be able to run a business like this?
Honestly, it's self-taught. You know what I mean? Everything I did, I learned it myself,
Yeah.
Graphic designing, I pretty much learned myself. I took about, one course in high school?
Yeah.
Graphic designing, and it was, Photoshop 4.0? Okay, that was way back.
Oh my gosh, yeah,
before CS even came out.
Right.
I learned a little bit here and there, but most of my time, which, I'm pretty sure a lot of people can relate, is when you just go do it on your free time. You're learning from your own mistakes. So what I did, I just spent countless hours photoshopping, besides the fact that I liked it and I did my own designs, I just learned it. Just started pressing buttons and then learning. And that just, from there, my designing career, whatever you want to call it, started off. I did not take a designing class after that. Learned everything on my own.
Wow, so you're very self-taught.
Yeah, with the tools that we have today, it's you can learn it yourself without, you know what I mean?
That's interesting though, because you hear constantly people always saying, hey man, I want to learn what it takes to run my own business. How do I make this happen? And how do I hire this person about photography? How do I hire this person to do this and do that? But a big aspect of what you're saying, what you did with Live Fit, is you did it yourself. You educated yourself.
Yeah.
You made yourself understand the business. You took the initiative.
Yeah, there was a lot of steps, because before Live Fit, what a lot of people don't know, I ran my own personal training business. I used to run my own t-shirt store, custom t-shirt shop, a couple of years with my friend Bruce.
Yeah.
And then just other business aspects behind that, and it's just like every step took me one step closer to live fit. Personal training, fitness, running a business, dealing with clients. And when I deal with clients, I dealt with professionals, doctors, lawyers, this and that. And for me, having the guys with tattoos, I had to learn how to speak a certain way. This is just generalizing everything, you know what I mean? But, And then with the t-shirt shop, this t-shirt shop I owned in the heart of Long Beach on the east side was in the hood. That, where I grew up, and that's a rough part, Or just that street life too, that culture. So for me, growing up, I learned how to deal with the professionals and deal with the streets.
See, that is a whole different element. Mm-hmm. A lot of people don't live in urban cities or don't live in those environments where they can get that street smarts. But you can see how those street smarts added with your professional, way of professional practices, and you were able to grow something like this.
Yeah. One important aspect, I believe, as a business person, you have to be able to read people.
Yeah.
No matter their background, their race, whatever. Yeah. You have to know how to read that person and communicate with them, because some people might get offended more than others. Others put up a wall. Yeah. You just have to learn how to connect, and no matter who they are.
Right.
And then once you learn how to do that, your options are endless. You can connect with anybody wherever you go. Out of the country, in the country, out of state, whatever. You know what I mean?
Dude, it's so funny. You say this stuff without almost like it's. I guess when I hear you talk about it, you almost sound like you have no fear about it. Like you just you have this business mind and you have this direction. But aren't you afraid of failure or fear of? Do you have any fear?
I guess I can say I don't really have any fears because I've failed in plenty of businesses and I just learned from my mistakes and you know what I mean. People I dropped out of college to pursue my dream and where I'm at now. And for all those people that said, "Hey, no, you got to stay in school, blah blah blah." If not, you're gonna be a bump, or you're never gonna make it in life. Did that scare me? No, you see what I mean? It's firsthand. I learned these things that just overcome it.
And fear is the enemy. It does nothing but hold you back. And I can see how you have, you took it and you rose above it, and you have now driven this thing to an amazing place already. And it's still in its infancy stages. It's already amazing. It's global.
Yeah.
If it is global.
It's crazy.
But I want to think about something else. Is there anybody that has inspired you as a businessman? Is there anybody in particular?
Yes. One guy I really look up to, believe it or not, it's this rapper, Nipsey Hussle.
Okay. All right.
From the West Coast.
Yeah.
He's,
West Side. Nipsey
he's out there, and not only is he a rapper, but he's a successful entrepreneur.
Okay.
Not like every other. I don't want to say other rappers aren't entrepreneurs, but he takes, really good business tips as far as investing into real estate, buying, owning businesses, building wealth, not just being rich and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And that's what I do on some of my free time. I just sit down, go on YouTube and watch his interviews, and it just like inspires me. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Everyone has someone that they look up to. You know what I mean? And honestly, I can truthfully say Nipsey Hussle has been a huge inspiration.
That is interesting, man. One of your top inspirations is Nipsey Hussle. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, very cool, man. I mean, I think that one of your, I don't know if there's like a secret to business, but what's something that you've realized is one of your best things that you noted when you were trying to start your own business, and now looking back at it, what's one of the things that you could give other people right now who are looking to do business? What's a good tip?
Taking advantage of today's technology or today's way of marketing, which is the social media, obviously Instagram, Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, all that stuff. You can connect to your people from your phone.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like,
you and I both are always on there.
And that's the great thing about. For my brand, it's just I feel like it made more of an impact because I'm just putting stuff I like.
Yeah.
And people can connect to that directly.
Right. And that's the biggest thing. I mean, I think, like I said, a lot of people out here, if they're not talented, I guess they think that it's just gonna come to them.
Yeah, no, you have to work harder. You have to work hard and then work harder after that. You constantly have to grind.
Absolutely.
It doesn't come easy.
And so this goes on for you like pretty much all day. This is what you do.
Yeah,
you're connected.
Yeah, my mind doesn't shut off. I'm always looking for a new hustle. You know what I mean? If things are running smooth, it just doesn't feel right for me. Because I was just raised hungry. Like I needed.
So is that what inspired? Like, was that what motivates you when you wake up in the morning? Like, I want to come out here. I want to like. Are you that inspired just because you really want to reach this pinnacle, or is it something else that's like your driving force?
It's pretty limitless.
Yeah.
I'd say I wake up in the morning and I kind of think out my day. I try not to check my account. I try not to. I try to just kind of wake up and plan out my day, and then I decide. That's one big thing that people get stumped on. They don't know how to decide for themselves. Should I do this? Should I do this? Should I do this? Listen to your gut. Listen to what you really, really want to do.
And I can see that in your style. You definitely, because your designs are you. This is your gut. This is you sticking to your guns. Mm-hmm. Believe in yourself. Make things happen. I mean, the fact that people kind of wait and they want to get somebody else's input, if you believe in your gut.
Yeah, just listen to your gut. I mean, that's huge. Just do what you like to do.
Right.
That was one of my quotes.
Yeah.
Don't go looking for success. Do what you love, and then success will find you.
Exactly. Speaking of which, set for success. Set for success now. I see a lot of this coming out. What is this going towards? What is set for success?
It's kind of like my vision board.
Okay.
For me, I'm a visual person. I'm sure you are too.
Right.
And then I get motivated by things I like.
Yeah.
And what I like to see, nice cars, luxury boats, nice houses, and stuff like that. And that stuff motivates me. It may sound cheesy to people, but like if that's what's gonna get me to grind and work harder, stay up long nights, then that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna look at.
Right.
So I just created this vision board and sharing it with everybody, and hopefully it'll impact them to do the same.
That's tremendous, man. The fact that you are reaching out to your followers and to people that just kind of want to get out there and do some things, reaching out, getting them motivated. That's awesome, man. I mean, the fact that you want to give yourself a chance to inspire others to do as you. Yeah. It's not a competition. It's you.
It's not.
Everybody doing for the best they can for themselves.
Yeah.
I love it, man. I fucking love it, dude.
Yeah.
Well, Randall, listen, man. We're in the city right now, guys. We're about to get out, have some fun. But again, my man Randall, Live Fit. Check him out. I'm pretty sure you're already plugged in. If you're not, you're missing out. So get in touch. We'll see you next time.